Na je, watu wazima je, tuwashangilie. Asante sana. Can we cheer Her Excellency the First Lady? This is Kongoi. Kongoi.
We believe that every child, every person must be given a chance to reach their full potential to contribute towards the development of our country. To make this work, it's vital for us to ensure accessibility as a key feature of inclusivity in our education system. Access without discrimination will not only eliminate stigma, it will equip our children with the necessary skills they need to help them overcome their adversity. I too have shared that vision through my Beyond Zero initiative. We have worked to advocate for equal access to healthcare and education for our children with disabilities. We have also supported the government's initiatives that seek to safeguard their welfare through advocating for increased registration in the National Council for Persons with Disability. Dear children, it will take hard work in school to succeed, and I implore each and every one of you to develop your unique skills and talents. This is possible with the dedication and commitment I have witnessed from your teachers and management of your school. They are deserving of our heartfelt gratitude and support. The success of this school has been because of all of your hard work in ensuring that our children are equipped with the necessary skills to help them overcome any obstacles that may hinder. It's with great pleasure that I join you this morning to celebrate the Kizito Litein School's transformation journey. This journey, as you've heard, began in 2016 following a memorable performance at the Kenya Music Festival State Concert that culminated into a special bond between the pupils of this school with the staff and management of Central Bank of Kenya. I applaud the successful partnership and the special bond that exists between the two institutions, whose fruits we're celebrating today: the rehabilitation of classrooms, dormitories, sanitary facilities, freshwater borehole, installation of water harvesting structures, installation of solar lights, and landscaping. I extend special congratulations to the staff of Central Bank, led by your Governor and Deputy Governor, for your commitment to dedicate resources. As I toured the school, I was impressed by the quality of the workmanship as well as the assurance that our children have access to a clean and hygienic environment. You have done outstanding work. You have contributed towards the creation of a colorful, learning-friendly environment. I also applaud the Safaricom and M-Pesa Foundation for recognizing the importance of technology for the enhancement of learning through their donation of the computer lab. Meaningful transformation can only be achieved if we all come together to promote social and economic development of our children, mothers, and families. What we're seeing here today with the rehabilitation project is an example of how we can all play a role in improving the learning outcomes of children living with disabilities and support each child in experiencing their individual learning journey. Equal opportunity, accessibility, and inclusivity for children is a priority for me as it is for our government. Making inclusion work requires the right attitude, the right planning, so that every child is provided with a fair chance to the right of a decent education. There is recognized value and strength of diversity in a population, which is why our government has prioritized and committed to national and legal frameworks and policies that ensure resources are dedicated to promote diversity and inclusion.
I want to thank Your Excellency. I want to thank the CBK staff for walking every step of the way and putting this into action. For sure, I want to thank others, and in particular, our Deputy Governor. I also want to thank the various donors for their support. And just to mention a few, of course, we had the various banks that contributed. Also, others that have come. We have, for instance, Safaricom, and we have the chairman of Safaricom. And Michael, if you would want to stand so that people can see you. Very good. The kids will recognize you, I'm sure, next time. And others, we have a whole list of others, but I also want to mention one of the late contributors, that is Butter Shoes. And I think you could stand to be recognized. And you can see the kids are wearing very nice shoes and socks. However, in particular, I want to thank the teachers and staff of this school. They have been there for the children 24/7. They've been there training them, encouraging them every step of the way. And in this, the head teacher is here. Thank you very much. And thank you for your team, your excellent team that has really made a difference in the lives of the kids. Your Excellency, you've toured the school, and we noted your approval and delight. And I think here, I will thank you on behalf of the kids. And your visit motivates them even more. The colors, the build, all the things, the facilities, obviously are a motivation for them. But I think the greatest source of motivation will remain is your visit, and they will interact with that commemorative plaque that you yourself unveiled. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but every single day and every single child. So that, to us, is really why we are here, and thank you very much for your coming.
What I would want to say from an educational perspective is that children who have disabilities, including the ones who are seated here before us, who have hearing impairments, are children like any other child in Kenya. They just happen to have a challenge, and in this case, the hearing impairment. It is my pleasure to share with you that the State Department for Implementation of Curriculum Reforms under the Ministry of Education has a whole chapter dedicated to learners with disability, including those who are gifted and talented. And right here in front of us, we have, Your Excellency, that giftedness and talent. In that particular chapter, we are bringing on board and in the center of education children of this category, including other disabilities, taking into account that disabilities will come at different levels, and there are those who are integrated in the regular school so that they can move along alongside the others. When I was looking at the background of this school, I was impressed that it's because of the talent and potential that made this school to be recognized the way it has been. And this is something that people who are living in a different setting may not know, that these talents exist. And therefore, on behalf of my ministry, Your Excellency, I will take back a very, very good report that when Kenyans come together and bring their hearts and minds and soul to every child, we can transform their learning facilities and environment so that they feel included, because inclusivity is one of the main hallmark of education, particularly in the competency-based curriculum, where we are saying that it's not just the academic learning that is important. We also need to nurture children's capabilities so that they can show us what they can do. It's about what they know and also what they can do. That combination is the one that will give them the relevant abilities to transition from one level to the other, coming from early childhood to the primary, to the secondary, to the various tertiaries, and even to the university, and a competitive way of entering and transitioning into the world of work. And therefore, Your Excellency, I am seeing very good indications for the Ministry of Education, and it is really, really humbling that it is yourself who has led us here to witness this. And I thank you very much for giving me that opportunity to speak on behalf of the ministry and on the State Department.
Our guests, after the church founded the school, the deaf were posted to ensure necessary programs were put in place. Over the years, we have received disbursement from governments in terms of capitation, grants, and donation. This financial year, for example, we received capitation and grants for the children, 160 pupils, and also for salaries and subsidy for the non-teaching staff. I want to thank the government through the Ministry of Education for ensuring that we have level playing ground for every child in Kenya, the deaf child included. Your Excellency, the central bank, which Dr. Patrick Njoroge heads, came in at the most critical time in the school's history. The all infrastructure badly needed a facelift and expansion. And that is what they have accomplished for us. Allow me at this juncture to enumerate the projects you have undertaken for the school. Drilling of the borehole and construction of the water treatment, installation of the biodigester, renovation and improvement of dormitories, replacing cement floor in the dining hall and the kitchen with ceramic tiles, doing the general sewerage and plumbing work in the school, construction of the school gate and the visitors' bay, construction of the flush toilets, hot showers for the toddlers, drinking water points and washing sinks, painting of the classes, harvesting of water from the roof, not forgetting landscaping for the whole school. Thus, we want to acknowledge the great work you have done for us. I believe that all these projects signify the importance of the bank places on education for the disabled children. We are very grateful for the gesture indeed. We are eagerly waiting for you to hand them over to us officially. Private sector contribution towards the growth of our school cannot be left out. Indeed, Safaricom Foundation has played its social corporate responsibility well in our school by constructing our multipurpose hall, which on a regular basis hosts various activities in the school. They also pay us an annual fee for erecting their booster for communication in the school compound. Forever grateful. Mr. Governor, other donors and financiers, including our parents and guardians, whose contributions, both in material and in kind, make the school what it is today. The glow on our children's faces tells it all. We lack sufficient words to express our gratitude. While we appreciate what you have done for us, we welcome more assistance as it comes with the unique challenges for everyone. As an institution, we have our unique challenges, and we promise to put every penny to the best use possible. Our children have capacity to compete with the able-bodied in all aspects of life, both in curriculum and co-curricular activities. In curriculum activities, for example, we presented 16 candidates for the 2021 KCP exam. We are of 140.06, which is the mean score that the hearing impaired children. All except one have transited to secondary school. The remaining one is taking a vocational course. The school has a population of 160 pupils, 90 boys and 70 girls. We have 14 TSC employed teachers and 1 county employed. There are 16 support staff in the school. In co-curricular activities, the school has been participating in sports, games, and music festivals. In 2016 National Music Festival held at Masinde Muliro University, St Kizito School for the Deaf emerged the best in the deaf category, beating Mumia School for the Deaf, where I was before coming here. This goes to show you that the hearing impaired have unlimited capacities to nurture. Finally, we cherish your contributions toward this endeavor. The bilateral efforts by towards the education of the deaf ensures access, retention, and completion of the various programs requisite for the survival in the competitive job market today. Your Excellency, we have all the machines on the ground. And we know we have the unique challenges that I've just mentioned, maybe the maintenance. So it is our humble request that if only we could get someone to maintain for us for the 2 years, as we plan, we prepare ourselves to maintain those machines, especially the water treatment machines. Finally, I thank you for what you have done, for changing the face of St. Kizito. It's in the category of an international school. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
They were told that who the chief guest was just for some strange reason. No, let's see all of that.
So it's always in the middle. Yeah. So all kinds of people. Yeah.
down the water, so-called, and to me, that is, it's a small. What, they and solar panels for the pump?
About 800,000 liters, and everything, all the waste goes in there. Michael, you're leaving us.
Absolutely.